up, y'all? Monday night jam time. How y'all doing? Mind if I do a little jamming? Hey, Perch is here tonight. What's up, Perch? Good to see you, bud. What's up, y'all? What's going on tonight? Well, thanks, Perch. I appreciate it, man. That's what we try to do here is chill out. Chill, chat, jam. Got my Pocket GT. I got a PRS. I got a Les Paul over in the corner that I'm trying to use here in a little bit. Yeah, doctor says I need a backiotomy. I'm doing all right. As long as I'm sitting, I'm doing all right. Thanks, Timmy. Yeah, man. Hurting. I'm hurting. I did something to myself. Pulled something in my lower back, and really all I can do is either lay down on a heating pad or sit here like this. So I'm probably not going to stream for too long. Of course, that said, hi, Juliet. Good to see you. Thank you guys for joining me and listening to me complain, of course. But yeah, I'll go see the doctor tomorrow. That'll be good times. Can't wait. But tonight I have, I'm going to go through a quick recap of one guy that I had already kind of done some stuff with, reviewed his stuff. I didn't do anything with him. Would be nice. But Sebastian Zunino. Hey, what's up there, Chris? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, I'm going to send you a message about getting together. I got something I want to chat with you about, bud. And yeah, old age is where it's at, man. If you like pain, you like to just have random things happen to you out of nowhere that make you not able to move. Yeah, that's true. It's where it is. Old age. Yep, good times. It's my birthday month, so I can celebrate being older and still laugh about it. But yeah, I want to look at Sebastian Zunino. I also found a couple of other sites, a couple of jam track channels that I really dig. Dope As, and then another one. I have them up in the house. Yeah, what's up? That's it. You know, us old folks got to stick together. Yeah, so we'll get to them. But this is, of course, my little thing I like jamming with, and started off a little bit quicker than normal tonight just to get myself going and moving and grooving and doing the whole thing. But I got the Pocket GT like I always do, and I like to pull up different jam tracks. You can see over here on the left side of it, I have man, what did I say? I'm not going to do a long show, but meanwhile I have like nine things I kind of messed around with and heard at least a couple of them that I heard the beginnings of and was like, ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that. So I want to kind of just check them out. I'm using this, using the PRS tonight, and got a Les Paul over in the corner too. But I love this thing. This is the one with the Floyd. And Gary always yells at me that you can never see my right hand and all this stuff. So I'll try to get that in there. But I love this thing, and I'm going into the Pocket GT, and it's here I can show you kind of the quick settings of it. It's just a real simple little setup that I have. It's a Marshall amp, I believe, that's going on there. Yeah, an MS 1959, 1 and 2. And then I have a tube screamer in the front of it, like everybody does, because it just sounds cool this way. It's a nice little rich lead sound. And then I've got a little EQ. I don't even think there's anything tweaked on this EQ. And then little, I thought I had this set for stereo, but that's set for a tape delay right now. Yeah, and it gives a nice little, kind of a quick little smacky smack. So I like jamming with that. And I'll kick back over here to the session. And I like this little funky thing that Sebastian has going on here. He always has, his tracks are always a little loud, a little rich sounding, but just make Gary happy. Oh, going the wrong way here. There we go. I like this. I would never write a jam like this. And that's like what I said. This is why I love going to jam track channels. And I love having a practice tool like this GT or anything. Even that Guitaria thing that I grabbed the other day has Bluetooth, so you can stream YouTube stuff like this to it. And that's just a nice thing. So he's recommending A minor, even though this is an F chord over an A minor and then a D thing. So you can kind of hit that A minor vibe, you know. That whole pentatonic. And then bring out the notes. I always like to bring out, you know, find the triads where you can. A minor, little D minor. So always best to start with pentatonics and scales, you know, and chords, you know. That's what I say. Something that's familiar at least. Man, it's tough to get comfortable when you need a Bacchiotomy. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, of course, now I'm ready to jam at the key change. So a little B flat, we got B flat. Back to that A minor. So it's a B flat major, and then a C. It's always cool to try to find, like, you know, like if you hear that D in there and then try to find that D, the D shape somewhere within that. So if you're doing the A minor and then that D comes up, you got the D minor shape right here on the fifth string and fifth fret. And then you got the 5-8 and then 5-7 kind of a thing. So you got that minor and then 5-7 again on the G and then 6-7, you know, so there's that extra note. There's that in the A shape, it would be adding the, you know, minor 6, but that minor 6 then acts as the minor 3rd in the D. So it's a safe note. It's a safe note overall, you know, both of those chords. At A, you don't want to kind of hang on, but you can release down to the 5th or even up to the 7th and bend up and then bring it down to that and bring that out. So that's kind of how I would look at it, and that's how you can look at pentatonic and see this as the pentatonic minor, and then also have it as the Aeolian, because you have that minor 6, you know. And then even when you go there, you can still kind of keep hitting these minors. Man. Still sitting that A minor kind of zone here, even though it's over that B flat. You can bring out that B flat. but it's kind of shifted the feel. So you got the B flat. So now you got to think like more of like an A Phrygian kind of thing. And then for the modal thinkers, B flat Lydian, which would be F major, There, that A and the D trying to come in a different order. And then the C. So yeah, that's how I would approach something like that. Just kind of find the zone where you possibly can. I really like the feel of that track. Sebastian Zunino has some great stuff. Here's one that was kind of major along those lines, and I like how he has like the chords laid out there. I don't know. Let me see if I can. Can I get to where you can see the app a little bit better? I thought I had it so you could see. I thought I had one of these where you could really see that. Yeah, so you can see kind of above that, he's got a nice little progression. So that would be totally D Ionian, major, and then a whole step up there would be a minor chord. So he's going up a whole step to an E minor 7, which is nice. I'll get kind of that jazzier, slightly cleaner sound that I have. That fusion stereo delay. Ooh, why not try something even richer? There's a Terra Echo. I love this Terra Echo sound in this Pocket GT. See how it does here. So you can think D Ionian, and then over that E, you can think E Dorian. So I like to try to find like I said, similar areas here. So here up in the higher frets, you got your minor shape. Here, I'll pause it real quick. The minor shape of the E minor. Clean that up. And then, you got that whole minor shape, and then your D major shape right here. You can try to go, okay, well, but that's in a different position. So the next step up from there, here's your D, and I know from these shapes, I can go now. I can take that major kind of shape and go up to the 12th fret, and now I know I have there's my D major shape. So right there within the E minor pentatonic, I also have the D major pentatonic notes that are all safe to add. You know, and that's kind of, that C sharp is defining, you know, kind of a real definitive tone there. So, and then he changes it up here to like a G. So then that's going to kind of give like, I guess, a G Lydian. That's that G, because if you're moving, what is that G? G Lydian, I think. G major. And then the E minor. A. G again. It's a cool little jam. It's nice. Am I thinking G Lydian? Should I be thinking G Lydian? Yeah, C sharp. So yeah, that little move on the 5, that's a really fun little thing to do. So that just that quick like you take that move, the 5, you know, how it was on the dominant A there for a second, just kind of leading back to that little move is so cool. If you know this shape, you know, that little, so for the A, it would be 5th fret and then the major, so 5th fret on the D string and then the major 3rd. And then that whole superimposition thing where you can kind of take that sound and move up a minor 3rd. And just keep getting that tension thing, and then it'll release to the D really nicely, real naturally. So that was a nice little thing to practice, you know, those kind of moves. Those kind of things, when you hear that chord kind of go by, it's like, oh yeah, okay, there's a moment I can grab that tension spot. You know, and then I could use the GT and kind of loop it, but this guy makes such nice long things that I don't really need to. I can just kind of keep jamming and just know that when it comes, you know, when it comes around, I'll be able to quickly and easily get back to him, you know, and have that idea in my head that, okay, when that A comes around again, I was told there would be no math. Oh, Boomer, do I need to bring you some cake? Do I need to bring you cake? Dude, Boomer, thank you again for last week. Last week's hang was awesome. Was really cool. Skitchy's going to be here this week from PRS. Quick plug for the show on Wednesday. Skitchy's going to be here from PRS on Wednesday, the Wednesday live stream. So if you guys have questions for Skitchy, he's definitely got a whole bunch of really cool tips and stuff and stories just like Boomer did. All sorts of stuff of how he went from being a musician to now being the guy that when John Mayer needs a guitar repaired or worked on or anything like that, he's the guy that touches it over at Paul's factory. Here's that G again. So I can think of that whole G Lydian. I won't do any more math though, okay? But you can still think G major, and then you can think, you know, any of the pentatonics or any of those shapes around there, you know. So I could think in you know, but it does it again. Listen to that GT sustain. I mean, that's just a little thing here on my desk, and it sustains great, you know. Hey, what's up, Mike? Man, I saw you. Mike, you made me hit a bad note there. I saw you hit some questions earlier, and then when I came back onto the stream here, they were gone. It just kind of they were gone. So if you have any questions, you know, of course. And dude, tomorrow, be here for Skitchy. Or Wednesday, be here for Skitchy. You're gonna love some of his stuff. But yeah, thank you for being here that night, man, and being so active in the chat. So yeah, there's that D major. I like this one. It's nice. And Boomer says rock. So should I get? How about? Why don't we do? There's nothing that says rock like wah wah on a Marshall guitar, right? So weird to play a 24 fret guitar. I really should switch back over to the Les Paul because man, those extra frets just shift my whole hand around. Sometimes I'll be up in the weirdest spot and I'll be like, how did I get to A? I like those kind of little click moves, So now I've practiced that a couple times, so I want to try to make sure every time I hear that, in the future, I'll do something along those lines, or at least keep it in my mind. And that's how I use this thing to practice, how I like to sit and use it, any kind of a jam track. So yeah, I'll get out of those kind of things. There's another guy here, Dopez, Dopez Tracks. He's got some cool stuff, man. And he also shows a lot of his buddies playing with them, and doing, oh man, I'm so bad at this sometimes. I'm trying to feature his name there. So we did some Pink Floyd styles of stuff last time around, and I thought that yeah, hey, you guys having a quick chat with each other. That's cool. I thought we would kind of dig into a couple of more style things. Dopez has some really cool style stuff. Hi, Paigey. There you go. So this is, sounds like a little Shine On You Crazy Diamond-y kind of thing. What if you could? Oh, so yeah, a little modulation. Down. Chromatic walk down. That he's not showing the chords in this. Makes you use your ear, Makes me wonder, could I get that whole kind of a thing going on in there? Not over this part, but copyright strike. Those 4 notes are so instantly recognizable. The algorithm just grabs those 4. The 4 the greatest notes ever played on guitar, though, you know. So yeah, he's got some styles, stuff like that, and that's pretty cool to always get into. Like this right here, some Scorpions. Okay, I didn't mess with this one at all, but I did set up a harmonizer. Who knows if it's gonna sound right or not? But if you're doing Scorpions, you gotta have some twin lead stuff, right? So I think I have this one set up to be a harmonist, yeah. Who knows if it's even in the right key? I think I got it set to G minor. Woo! Changer. It says G minor. That doesn't sound like G minor to me, right? That's B minor. There's his notes here. Yeah, so this one doesn't have any notes either, and that stuff's going by too quickly for me. I'm not going to sit here and torture you by noodling over something like that. That's just a little too defined for me as far as the style thing goes. But hey, I see, Mike, you got a question here about you're talking about PA stuff. You know, JBL. If you're looking for something simple and you're a solo artist and you're looking for something to play backing tracks along with, figure out the way you want to do your backing tracks. If you're going to try to Bluetooth them in, which I don't recommend, or if you're going to line them in, which I do recommend them, you know, then you have a lot more control. But anything powered is going to be really simple and easy for you, you know. And yeah, here you go. Boomer has a pretty good little setup for what he uses. And yeah, some self-powered stuff is what I definitely recommend. All the self-powered stuff out there, you know, in the $250 to $500 range is really going to give you a good sound. I have a couple of Behringer 12s here just for my personal monitor use for when I really want to play loud, and they can do just about anything. You know, I've used 2 of them as pair them up together as a monitor in live situations, and they cut just fine. You know, it just comes down to how much you're trying to spend. So you got to look at your power limits and then how many inputs you want, you know. So hope that helps you out. And yeah, thanks you guys for hanging out. So let's see. So this guy Dope As Tracks, he has some cool stuff. I had some notes here, and I'm not getting up at this point because of my back, but I had some notes here on a couple of his things, just on some of his progressions. Like that sounds like some C. That's that Zeppelin-y shape. You know, the 6 to the 4, the 5 to the 6. Yeah, QSC is always good stuff. If you can find some used QSC, especially, you know. play it and look at you guys chatting and all that kind of stuff, man. Mind posting the link for this backing track. I have the links for the three guys' channels in the comments section here. So let's see. If you look down in the comments section, you should be able to see those links. This one is Dopez, and you can look through his channel. This one is called Pop Rock Backing Track in E minor. Here, let me turn the music down a little bit. Yeah, I didn't actually post the links to the actual tracks here because I ended up with picking out so many tracks between all these guys. So how many PRSs do I have now? I think I have 5 PRSs at the moment. I think I was upwards of like 8 or 9 at one point. So, but once I really started getting into Strats and Tellies, it was like, there's a lot of QSC out there on the market. Once I really got into Strats and Tellies, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to kind of just curb my enthusiasm for some of that stuff. And just really try to hone myself in on the ones that I absolutely love. And I can't wait to talk to Skitchy about that new Mark Lettieri model. That Fiore is stunning. And it's like, oh my gosh, like just the pickups to the body, which is just such a cool thing. So here's the third dude that I want to talk about tonight. A. Usher. Usher tracks. And so here's something clearly like that Santana thing. And you can see he does a really good job here. Let's see do I have his, I gotta kind of focus. Man, God, I hate the way I have that set up right now. There you go. You can at least kind of see his hands a little bit better here. But he's got the chords all laid out for you, and you can see his hands, so you can see him playing the chords and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, Perch. So yeah, check out the links. There, the links to those guys' channels are down below, and then you can always look through, kind of pause it at some point there, and see some of the names of some of those tracks. But this is a fun one. So I'm definitely I hear Dorian, I hear that, but I don't know. That's F major would mean not Dorian. It would mean, right, Aeolian. D minor. Not major. A little E. Speaking of PRS, right? So that whole harmonic minor thing there for a second against A, that's pretty cool, right? Yeah, definitely. You grab that Santana vibe. I think that's what he calls this one. Yeah, this is Latin rock groove. Is Latin rock groove Santana in A minor. Yep. So I really like hanging out with you guys and doing this kind of stuff, man. I'm glad you guys are here. Thanks for hanging with me. Just makes my back feel better. Already just having some guitar time and some chill time. But yeah, these are some good tracks that this guy has. A Usher, and they're long. They go for a long time. I'm halfway in. I think it's like a 10, 11-minute track, something like that. So what do we got there? Double D Better Hide the New Harley Benton. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I won't be pulling that thing out and showing it off or anything, but Skitchy knows the value of an expensive guitar. Skitchy will tell you he's got some cool little gems. That's what's great. Everybody, I think we all, even though we love exquisite guitars and beautiful guitars, when you find a cheap guitar that really has a nice thing going for it, you can't say no to it. Hi, Paige, go get that thing. I love that Harley Benton. That Harley Benton I got is great. I'm gonna have to get another one. And I got these Guitaria things. I've been spending a lot of time. If you saw my my Amazon haul video, I found a guitar player. Okay, so we tested a TRS wireless setup that I got. This thing. Here's the dongle. In case you missed it, that's a TRS. So it's sends stereo. The TRS one doesn't work into the Pocket GT though. Disclaimer. So yeah, go on, man. I meant to bring up Rick the other night when we were chatting, dude. He was a trip. But yeah, these things, dude, for like less than $50, and then this, I got a whole stereo wireless rig all right in there. It's crazy. But been testing it, and this little stereo thing sounded killer with the guitar. That guy was killing it. Tejano was killing it. So keep an eye out for that too. That'll be coming out hopefully this week. I'll have that all finished. I just gotta get my back working and do a little capturing of this stereo stuff into a couple of amps. I want to make that my real pedal board. I want to make it stereo wireless, just to have some fun with it, just to do it. But I'm not going to hang out too much longer because, first off, thank you guys. But second off, the bacchiotomy. If you're watching on the replay, thanks for hanging this long. If you're here right now, which I see so many of you guys still are, really thank you guys for hanging out. I love doing this. This is the most amount of tracks that I pulled up. I haven't hit them all yet. I'm trying to just do some jamming as opposed to just talking about it. So this is why I like this guy's thing too. He makes it pretty clear on the progression there on what he's got going on. So what a G minor. Well, that's wild, man. G to the E flat. So that's that whole I guess that 6-6 move, 6-1, 6-4 move from the other song too that he was doing. So, and then the last one I pulled up was A Usher. He's got some cool stuff. So make sure you check out Dopez and A Usher if you're looking for some cool jam tracks. What's he got here? E minor. A whole bunch of this kind of a rock thing. So there's that more Zeppelin-y kind of sound to me, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. See you on Wednesday, Boomer. Thanks for hanging, man. Thank you very much for being here and for joining in last week. That's good. Good times. All right, yeah. And I'm going to just kind of play out here to this for another couple minutes just to do it, just to have a little fun. So thank you guys for hanging out here and listening to me moan about my bacchiotomy. Let's see what we got here. Now we got the change. We got G. I'm never great at soloing and major stuff, so I always try to think of minor. Try to do my best to think of minor when it comes to something like that. At least find some stuff that's simple. So see you guys later, man. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. That was fun. Fun, chill Monday night. Definitely feel a lot better than I did earlier when I was just sitting here. You guys always make me feel better. Peace out, you guys. See ya.